Hello, welcome to Nana's Journey. I'm Deanna, and today we are doing the last block, Block 12, of Fat Quarter Shop's 2024 Designer Mystery Block of the Month. So we will get this block made, put in its setting, add it to the rest of the quilt, and get the top done. It's called Sweet Dreams. It's by Heather Briggs. These are the fabrics we're using, and it is a little dragonfly. It's kind of cute. So let me get those pieces cut up and we'll get started. Okay, I've got the pieces cut out. We have the setting pieces already cut out. This is the first border, the second border, the binding, and they also provided a label. So I'm going to try that out. And then this is the backing that we're going to put on it. Let's get to the sewing machine, get the block made, add it to the row, add that row to the rest of the top, put on the borders, and get it finished. Okay, the first thing we need to do is take F and I and put right sides together. Remember to double check your background and make sure it's right side. Press that open. And attach it to B. So we're going to attach it so that this is on my lower right. Okay, now we're going to take our C's and H, and we're going to do the same thing here. And we are going to put this C on here, right sides together. And then we are going to put this together like that. I'm going to press this seam to the background so that it will nest. And then you press towards this piece. Okay, next we're going to do a lot of folded corners. We're going to take A and G. And for A, I drew my line from corner to corner, and then I added an extra seam line a 1/2 inch away from that towards the corner that would be cut off, and that gives me a spare half square triangle. I'm going to cut this in half. Well, cut between the lines. Now I'll press those open. Okay, and then I have a spare half square triangle, and then I will have two in a minute. So, do the same thing again on the other side. And then there's your piece. They had you press towards the background. I pressed towards the red. I don't see, the seams don't match up anywhere, so I don't see why it makes a difference. Okay, so now we're going to take 2 J's and 2 E's. Well, all 4, but 2 are going to go on the upper right for a folded corner, and 2 are going to go on the upper left in a mirror image. So make sure you have your mirror image. Okay, I've got these pressed and trimmed, leaving a 1/4 inch seam. Now we're going to do folded corners with L and K, and we're just putting them on opposite corners. Okay, and we'll get those pressed and trimmed. Okay, now we're going to take this unit and put one of these here with this corner up here, and another one with the corner down here, and another E piece in between. So then we've got this one with the corner over here and this corner over here and the E piece in between. So let me just get these put together. Okay, let me get those pressed open. And they get pressed towards this piece. Oops, there we go. So, nest that seam there. Okay, now that we have those pressed, we can put our block together. We've got this one, let's see, with the red towards the center. This one that's going to go just the opposite of it. And then you want the blue corner towards the center. And that will give us our little dragonfly. So we'll just sew down the center, press opposite directions, nest it, and put the two halves together. Okay, there is our block. Now we just have to put it in the settings. Okay, we have our set of settings. If you want to know how to do the settings, there is a video on it. I just kept them all in sets. We're going to put a border on each side. I know you can't see the whole thing. And then this one will go on the bottom. We will put a border like this on each side. Then we will add the roof. And this block does not get a flower, so when we're done with this part, we can attach it to the rest of the row. Okay, let me get that ironed and we'll attach it to the row. Okay, there's our block in the quilt. And I can't get the whole thing in the picture, but I still need to put on the borders. This border will go around. I'm sorry, this border will go around, and then this border, and then I can sandwich it, quilt it, and this will be the binding. I'm going to put the borders on off camera because it's too hard to keep all this fabric out of the way of the camera when I sew. So I will be back when it's finished. Okay, there is our block. It's all finished. The quilt is finished. There's the backing. I can't get a good picture of the quilt in here because there's not enough room. I tried to take a picture of it on the clothesline, but it was really windy outside, and the quilt would only stay down long enough for me to get to the camera, and by the time I reached the camera, the wind had flipped it all over. So I tried to put it on the ground, and it was doing the same thing. So hopefully you can get a picture, an idea of what it looks like. Let's see. So, you're not even getting the whole thing. So, but let me know what quilting patterns you used. I'm sure others would like some quilting ideas. And how yours is coming along. It's been a year-long journey. And next month we start another one. We will do Fat Quarter Shop's 2025 Designer Mystery Quilt Block of the Month. So I want to thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you next time on Nana's Journey.